an electorate larger than the entire Mizoram and Sikkim, an election where the dates became so controversial, every party opposed the timing and left the election commission with no option but to change the dates. An election where 60 seats are up for grabs and more than 200 candidates are in the fray. An election where hundreds of crores are being spent because, well, hundreds of crores of projects are up for grabs. If you are confused, allow us to explain. We are talking about the Guwahati Municipal Corporation elections. But why are we talking about a municipal election? In order to get the answer, I suggest you watch the video till the end. I am Megha Thakuria and you are watching Decoded.
Monsoon for months.
A village of Assam
In the 75th Independence Day,
The Guwahati Municipal Corporation area extends over 200 square kilometer and has more than 7 lakh voters. But of course, the number of people living in the area is much more. Until recently, the city was divided into 31 wards and all wards had one councillor with 2 to 4 area members working under the councillor. But that was only till 2018. The GMC has been running without an executive body for the last 3 years as the term of the last executive body ended in 2018. However, the number of wards was recently rolled back to 60, with each ward covering a population of 12,000 to 14,000. We say rollback because the number of wards were changed to 31 only before the 2013 elections. In some ways, the pushback to 60 from 31 shows a stronger democratic process. Smaller wards means fewer people per ward and thereby more accountability. But with just one leader per ward instead of a team, does it mean it becomes easier to pick the right leader for parties? 3 wards, for example, have elected their leader unopposed. Since there is just one leader per ward, if that leader gets elected unopposed, that's it for that ward. Wait a minute, it did happen. Sanjay Das of Ward number 5, Sutapa Sarkar of Ward number 6 and Smita Roy of Ward number 22 have already been declared winners uncontested and all of them are from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Municipal corporation elections may be less glamorous than state and Lok Sabha elections, and understandably so. I absolutely love my councillor, said no one ever. However, beyond the glamour lies real money. Think of it. Who will oversee and execute the world promised to Guwahati residents in the 2021 assembly elections? The buttersmooth roads, perennial fountains in the name of water supply, roads drier than the Atacama Desert after mad rains and flyovers dotting the city like some future science drama. The municipal corporation is tasked with so much work that at some point you have to tip your hat off to the corporation. Do they do their job well? Of course not. Do they do the work they are supposed to do? No. But that is the point we are making here. It was never going to be easy managing a chaotic city like Guwahati, but at least the GMC tries. But let us return to the money. Take water management in the city for example. If you speak to only 2 Guwahati residents, both are likely to tell you how much water or the lack of it is an issue in the city. We either have none or at least during monsoons way too much of it. And the truth is even a decade ago. This was the problem. An ambitious water supply project was launched in 2009 with a budget of Rs 389 crore to supply 24-hour running water to all the households in Guwahati. This project was divided into 4 sections: Southwest, South Central, Southeast and Northern Guwahati Water Supply Project. 13 years later, only the first phase of the project at Southwest Guwahati under JNNURM at Hodilpur in Jalukbari has been initiated. The project has been delayed by 7 years with a cost overrun of a staggering 1037 crore rupees. If just one delayed water project means thousands of crores of rupees, is it any wonder why every party wants a share of the pie, that is, the GMC, right? How else will the parties recover the money they are spending right now to tell you to vote for them? And oh, flyovers, flyovers. Guwahati loves building flyovers, so much so that when a new one is inaugurated, it becomes a tourist spot. There are 3 flyovers under construction in the city. And you know what that means, right? Someone will be making more money in the next few years than you will make in 5 lifetimes. And of course, there are going to be several small projects that will be commissioned. Think regular footpaths that will be broken down to build new ones. Because why not? Think ugly beautification projects or putting city lights that malfunction so that a new tender can be floated. Every day someone makes money because someone else did their job horribly. And that person will be watching with bated breath to ensure their favorite leader or party wins. This brings us to the major parties. Of course, there is the Thanos of politics, the BJP. Nothing seems unachievable for the party, which of course wants to win the GMC to ensure a triple engine government. Then there is Congress. You can almost feel like having some sympathy for the party, which still acts like they matter, except that they really don't. The only new factors here are the Aam Aadmi Party, still buoyed by their win in Dibrugarh municipal elections, and the AJP, which is hoping to implement the lessons it learned from the disaster that was the 2021 elections for them. The biggest problem for Lurin Jyoti's party, however, is that CAA is not an issue anymore. Not at least for GMC, and without that plank, they really have little to offer except lofty promises.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to EastMojo. For any queries, put them down in the comments section below and press on the bell icon for notifications.